Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Widow Wit Wisdom. I'm Sarah. Today I thought I would share with you a piece that I'm thinking about submitting somewhere, but it's actually a part of a journal kind of entry, I guess you would say therapy prompt that you do as we do as widows. But it was one of those prompts where it was like, write a letter to a hard time in your life that you learned something from that has helped you. It was a really hard time, but it turns out it's helped you. So I sat down and did that. And here it is. A thank you note to dementia from a widow's perspective. Dear Dementia, I know you are accustomed to hate mail, especially from me, but today I'm writing to you not as a daughter, but as a widow, thanks to your demonic cousin's suicide. And my widow heart needs to say thank you. I know you don't hear that often, as not many are grateful to have done battle with you, but now I am. Thanks to you, I was able to walk through hell, look demons in their eyes, and smile. Because of you, I'm here today, stronger, braver, and with my faith undamaged by the fallout of your dear cousin's suicide. So here I am to say thank you. Allow me now to explain why I'm grateful to you, for the reasons are many. I am grateful to you, Dementia, for the knowledge and armor you provided me with so young. It has protected me well. When you came into my life the first time, I was barely a teenager. For years, I watched as you ravaged my grandmother's brain and made her strike out and attack everyone that loved her. I listened as my mom cried in anguish over the horrible things her mother said and did under your control. And I cried with my mom as she made decisions that broke her heart. But I am grateful to you, Dementia, for it was in those moments that I gained the guidance and power to walk through your fires and the hellfires to come. You see, Dementia, my mama was a brilliant woman. In those years, as she cared for her own mom, she took notes and she made sure I did too. Mom made it very clear to me that should you ever infiltrate her brain and I should become one of Dementia's daughters, I was to know in my soul these three things and carry them with me always. Number one, that my mama would love me like Jesus. Her love and protection are eternal and unbreakable, and not even you or death, Dementia, could steal that. My mama's love would always be in my soul and in hers, no matter what you made her say. Because of that eternal love, she promised she'd forever be the whisper in my heart just when I needed it. And I was to hear these whispers, not your roar. Number two, that it wasn't her speaking and doing those hateful things. It was you, Dementia. No matter what, her mama heart and soul would never forget me, hurt me, or hate me. Those things were all you. And I needed to recognize the difference to safeguard my heart. Again, she reminded me to hear the whispers, not the roar. Number three, and most importantly, I was to know in my soul that Mom's faith in God would never waver, and her prayers would never stop. She'd be fighting you and praying for us with every breath she took and beyond. And God would be fighting the demons alongside her and us, so we'd never lose. And as you know, we didn't. She was adamant that I was to always fight with that same strength, confidence, and unwavering faith. These three things would become my shield and armor in our battles, Dementia, and let me tell you, it made a huge difference. This is the knowledge that protected me just a few years later in my early 20s when you came for my mama's brain. It is what allowed me to stand wrapped in laughter, love, and grace, even as she screamed that she hated me, didn't know me, and lashed out in attack. I saw you through her rage. Knowing it was you and not her was powerful, and I smiled. It is what kept me going back no matter how bad it got, bringing my humor and able to stand strong even as my heart was breaking, and it allowed me to bounce back quickly when shit got rough. Having the armor and knowledge going into battle with you, Dementia, was a rare gift. As hard as those years were, I thank God every day that you entered my life so young. It taught me so much. It allowed me to study you and understand your wrath and learn how to thwart it, protected in my mother's boundless love, brilliant guidance, and stunning faith. This was, and still is, the core of my strength and endurance, as I not only helped Mom fight you for over 25 years, but it helped me stand toe-to-toe with your insidious cousin suicide now. I am grateful to you, Dementia, for the relationship that I got to have with my mom in those years. It taught me that our presence is our true power and what we leave behind when we are gone. While most would view living with you in their life for 25 plus years an overwhelming pain in the ass, I got to find it a privilege. Because Mom left me so firmly protected in love and knowledge, I was able to walk with her onto that battlefield in a far less fearful way. I felt it a true honor and privilege to care for her instead of feeling scared and sad. I got to love my mom as a daughter, as a caregiver, and at times as a mother to her. And I got to witness the magic of my mom and the beautiful presence she was and always would be in the lives of so many others. Words truly cannot describe the level of gratitude I have for those years and the things I learned from that beautiful woman as she fought you. It is a connection and bond that without you, I never would have had. Because of it, I became a better wife, mother, and daughter, and I was able to form far deeper connections with everyone I loved. Without you, Dementia, I wouldn't have known I needed to be a presence or present. I am grateful to you, Dementia, for teaching me that memories are priceless, and again, our presence is powerful. This has been a saving grace. As a widow, I now realize that this lesson turned out to be far more valuable than expected. Thanks to your appearance in my life, I learned young that eventually memories are all that's left of us, so we better make them good ones. And most importantly, that it is our presence that leaves the deepest mark when we are gone. Because you attacked Mom so young, I realized how precious time was and how important it was to spend that quality time with those we love and make those memories for them and me to hold on to. Having you constantly at my side reminded me to enjoy the moments, take the trips, and laugh and love as much as possible while I could, holding nothing back. Thanks to you, I didn't. Thanks to you, I have lived in the moment and am grateful for each one and have made spectacular memories that I've leaned on when my heart is heavy with grief. Thanks to you, Dementia, I have countless funny, beautiful, incredible memories with my husband, my sons, my parents, and more that I otherwise would have missed or not appreciated. Conversations around the fire pit that I hold dear, farm projects, ski trips, and road trips that seemed impossible with you in tow, but they always turned out amazing with loads of stories to retell. I had those. It is in these memories that I have found a light in my darkest times. When I'm going toe-to-toe with suicide, my heart can take no more pain. I flip through those memories like a movie reel. As I do, I feel the joy, laughter, hope, and love in them, and my heart beats stronger again. They serve as a reminder that I must be present to make memories and be a presence in the lives of others. That, my dear Dementia, has saved my life more than once in my widowhood. But mostly, Dementia, I am grateful to you for making my faith so solid that losing my husband and religion couldn't shake it. While I admit it, I fought with God in those early years of your invasion. I knew Mom's faith and belief were big enough for both of us, and therefore I felt it was somewhat safe to question him, and boy did I. I dug into every Bible study and passage, searching for why God would do this to the most faithful of his followers. But instead of leaving me twisting in the wind, God made his presence known and shown, constantly leaving me in awe and teaching me lessons I will lean on forever. During your reign of Mother's Brain, I experienced the power of prayer firsthand. I saw miracles of biblical proportions that left doctors in shock and perplexed, and I witnessed divine timing that no human can explain. There were angels everywhere in that 25 years, and I'm so grateful that I got to bear witness to his divine power. Thanks to you, Dementia, I saw God at work and was able to fully embrace my daddy's mantra. I don't know the plan, Lord, but I know the power, which has saved me countless times in fighting the fallout of your demonic cousin suicide. These lessons burned into my soul allowed my faith to remain intact when the church and people I had loved and leaned on all my life turned their backs on me in my most desperate hours. God is not who I questioned. Man and organized religion were. Had my beliefs not been solidified in the war with you, I would have completely shattered and fallen head first into the hopeless hellfire that suicide, loss, and widowhood bring, and my faith would have burned up. Instead, I was able to say, I don't know the plan, Lord, but I know the power, and lean into that power, strong in my faith, even while the godly threw stones and laughed as I lay broken and bleeding. Because of you, those things, while damaging and painful, can never fully penetrate the armor my heart wears. You see, without you, Dementia, I would never have experienced or witnessed God's true power or mine. Thank you. You have helped this widow not only survive, but thrive in the darkness. And you have given me the ability to fight suicide and win using everything I learned from you. With sincerest thanks, your favorite daughter, Sarah. P.S. Don't expect these nice letters to continue. We will be back to the hate mail very soon. I see you lurking in my daddy's eyes. I see you. But I'm ready for the fight. Let's go, champ. So, that's what my letters and journal entries look like. Hope you enjoyed that. Maybe learned something from it. I think it's kind of honestly at the very core of my widowhood. It truly, that journey with my mom and her dementia for, 25 years, really truly was where I learned the most about strength and presence and how to live and who to be, because honestly, she taught me so much in that fight, and it was beautiful and really something that honestly held me together in my widowhood. And again, just my faith and my ability to hang on to that, especially after suicide loss. So it was a very impactful time. So I hope maybe somebody can gain some knowledge or comfort or some wisdom from that. But anyway, that is today's Widow Wit and Wisdom. I hope you enjoyed that or learned something from it. Anyway, I know I did. So keep journaling and always be the light in somebody's day. And please follow along, subscribe, comment, like. Hey, tell me, what are some of the hard things that you've done that have turned out to be really impactful in your life? I'd love to know. So send me an email at widowwitandwisdom@gmail.com. But again, please follow along, like, subscribe, share it, and I'll try to keep sharing my Widow Wit and Wisdom with you. Have a great day.